Tonight I want to ask some very direct questions. Questions that the Lutyens elite, the Congress ecosystem, must answer. Is there a dark, unspoken history behind the deaths of some of India's most influential leaders? We are told to accept the official narrative without a single doubt. When does a series of convenient accidents become a pattern? When do unanswered questions point to an uncomfortable truth? The people of India deserve clarity, not a curtain of secrecy. This is not about wild speculation. This is about connecting the dots. We will examine the cases one by one. We will present the facts that have been swept under the rug. Tonight, we break the silence. It begins by asking the questions that others are too afraid to voice. Let's start with Giani Zail Singh. He was the president of India. He had a very public and very tense relationship with the then Prime Minister, Rajiv Gandhi. Then, in 1994, his car met with an accident. A truck rammed into his vehicle in a way that raised immediate suspicion. The official story called it a tragic accident. Why was there no proper high-level investigation into the death of a former president? Rajesh Pilot, a charismatic and popular Congress leader. He was seen as a challenger to the Gandhi family's leadership within the party. In the year 2000, he too died in a road accident. A truck collision, just like the one that killed Giani Zail Singh. Both cases were closed with minimal inquiry. Is this how we treat the deaths of our national leaders? The people of India need to ask why these patterns are not investigated. Let's talk about Madhavrao Scindia, another dynamic, highly respected Congress leader. He had his own power base and was not entirely dependent on the party's high command. In 2001, Madhavrao Scindia died in a plane crash. The small aircraft carrying him and several journalists went down in bad weather. The black box was reportedly recovered, but its findings were never made public in a transparent manner. Why was he flying in a private plane in such poor weather conditions? Was there pressure to make the journey? Was the aircraft tampered with? Was the pilot forced to fly against his better judgment? Again, we see the same playbook. A powerful leader eliminated, an accident declared, and no credible independent investigation. The path is cleared for chosen successors. The case is closed. The questions are silenced. It fuels suspicion that there was something to hide. The death of Madhavrao Scindia was a monumental loss for India. The nation wants to know what was in that black box. The list of suspicious deaths goes on. The questions multiply. Let's not forget Lal Bahadur Shastri. He died under mysterious circumstances just hours after signing a peace accord. Family claims he was poisoned. They pointed to his body turning blue and an absence of a proper inquiry. Many tied to our nuclear and strategic programs died in unexplained accidents or apparent suicides. Their deaths were a huge blow to strategic programs. Were these isolated incidents or a concerted effort to sabotage progress? Even the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi is full of questions. Why were no other senior leaders at Sriperumbudur? The subsequent investigation and the release of his assassins raise more questions. Are these all just tragic coincidences? Or is there a darker truth waiting to be uncovered? The nation will not be silenced.